All right, one more example. This time we're going to look at an exponential growth function. We've got here 4 different years, and these were census years, just like this year happens to be. And this is the number of unoccupied homes, I imagine in thousands or millions or something. I forgot to copy down the details in those particular years. So once again, go to Stat Edit, put the stuff in to your lists, and then we want to see the stuff. So we go to y equals first and turn on plot 1, or make sure it's turned on. And then we can zoom 9 and it will show us our 4 dots. And you can see that this looks more like an exponential than it does like a linear. It's not quite a straight line, it's kind of curving up like our exponential graphs did. We want to find the equation. We're going to go to Stat, over to Calc, and then down to expreg, which is a ways down, or just hit 0. And that's going to give us an equation of the form y equals a times b to the x power. Okay, the calculator is always going to give us one like this. And it's giving us our y equals a is 5.54 and more stuff times 1.0307 to the x power. And depending on the problem, my math lab is going to ask you to enter this number for A and this number for B, and I think to 3 decimal places, but I don't remember. Make sure you're careful with your instructions there. If we want to look at the graph of that, which we do, again, we go to Stat, over to Calc, 0 to choose our expreg, and then vars, over to yvars, enter, enter, enter. And that will put the equation into y equals and give us the graph. Now, I didn't think to check that time. I'm going to go back to the home screen. It gave us an R squared of 0.96 and an R of 0.98, very close to 1. So that does a very good job of explaining this trend. Not perfect. You can see those aren't on the line, but that's okay. And then we are asked 2 questions here. We want to find the number of unoccupied homes in 2010 and 2020, which means, again, we need to adjust our window because, let's see, this was year 0, year 10, year 20, year 30. This would be 40, and this would be 50. So we need to go out at least to 50. Go out to 55. And it tells us trace up or down, and then we can put in 40. So we should have had 18.6 there. That's an increase from the 14.7. And then for this year, it predicts 25.1, I guess. All right, so that is it. I hope that's enough. You got any questions, give me a holler. We will be talking about a project here. That'll be the next video.